everydaygamers.com.
Hey guys, this is Tom from Everyday Gamers, and I wanted to go ahead and bring you a PlayStation 2 update. Like I mentioned in my video yesterday, I would be doing this, but I was waiting on one game to come in. That game actually did come in today. I had a pre-order on it. I'll save that for last because I feel like that's the best part of this update. But let me go ahead and just jump right into it and show you guys the games I just picked up. So here's well, not the first one, but here's one of the games that I picked up recently for the PlayStation 2. I actually got this the other day when I stopped into GameStop. It's Gallop Racer 2006. I'm not particularly interested in playing this game, but one of the reasons why I did pick it up is because it's a little bit on the rarer side. It's not incredibly rare, and it's not one of the games that you're going to have a lot of trouble finding. But anytime I see a game that I know that is at least semi-rare, I want to pick it up, and that's kind of the reason why I did this. If you don't know anything about this series, basically it is a horse racing simulator. You know, it's basically the equivalent to a Grand Theft Auto, or not Grand Theft Auto, Gran Turismo, just with horses. You can go do everything from breeding a horse and, you know, raising up your own horse to actually racing in several different races. And there's a couple different entries in this series, but this, I believe, is probably the most recent. It's a game that's put out by Tecmo. I did play this a while back, and it's a little bit more difficult to get into, but if you're a fan of horse racing, you may want to take a look at this game. When I bought it, it was $14.99 used, but with my discount I paid $13.50. So that's the first one in my collection. Here's another one that actually had caught my attention when I still worked at GameStop, but for whatever reason I never picked it up. It's Oni. It was actually put out by Rockstar Games. There's an interesting thing about this game, and I didn't realize it until I picked it up just the other day. If you can see down there, this game was developed by Bungie, and I'm trying to think of let's see if it has a date on here. Looks like 2000, so that would be before, obviously, before Bungie put out Halo, the first Halo. But the game was complete, and it's actually one of the blue back discs, so you know that that's definitely one of the earlier entries in the PlayStation 2 library. I don't know enough about this game really to kind of give you any information, but it is something that like I said, I had my eye on for a little while. The next game that I picked up was The Bouncer, and I'd always kind of wanted to play this game to see what it was like. I know that it got a lot of, it took a lot of heat from some of Squaresoft's fan base because it wasn't technically an RPG. It's more like a brawler. But, you know, they had this game there. It had everything in it. And I just went ahead and picked it up. This game in Oni, this was $5. Oni was $5. I could probably have gotten it for a little bit cheaper, but I didn't really care. I was in this game store that's local and independently owned, and I decided that I wanted to get a game, or a couple games. This is the next game that I picked up. Again, I paid $5 for this. It's Nano Breaker, and once again, it's another game I don't know anything about, really. But it was still sealed, still had the shrink wrap on it, and the guy sold it to me for $5, so I picked it up just basically because of that. And I don't know, I'll give you some impressions. If you guys have questions about these games, I can find out more information on them, give you a little bit more detail. But that's it for those games. Now, here's one that I picked up today that I had pre-ordered. And anybody who's an Atlas fan, a fan of the Shin Megami Tensei, or the Mega Ten, as you know, most fans know it, series, will know that this game is Devil Summoner 2. There's a long line of games in the Mega Ten series, and this is the sequel to Devil Summoner. I don't, unfortunately, own the first Devil Summoner. I found out that's actually become quite rare, and is going for a pretty good amount on Amazon. But I can't really tell you a lot about this game either, unfortunately, guys. I'm just an Atlas fan, and I wanted to pick it up, especially since it comes with this plushie. I thought that that was kind of cool, and I like the packaging on it. Let me go ahead and actually open this up for you guys, and we'll take a look at the contents of it. I'll just pull out my knife here so that I can cut into the packaging. I don't really plan on playing this game, at least not at this time, but I do want to see, you know, what comes in here. From everything I know, it's just the plushie that you get with it, and I'm sure that they will release this. Now it's numbered down here, 5827. So I don't know if you know, there's a limited number of these. I'd imagine, obviously, Atlas usually puts out their game in smaller quantities, so I'd imagine that it's probably you know, a little bit limited, and I'd imagine that eventually they will actually release this game without the plush figurine. But you know, you've got the plushie in here, which I can't tell you. Let me just see if I can tell you who that is. Raiho, I don't know. I'm probably saying that wrong. But anyways, you get that, you get the game, and I don't know necessarily if there's any extra content or anything else in here. I don't think there is no art book in the box, but it does come with this nice box, and I plan on probably just keeping this sealed. And what I'll do eventually is just see if I can pick up a used copy of this, so I can, you know, kind of keep everything here and this content's new. You know, I'm a collector, so that's one of the things that interested me in this game. But other than that, guys, if you have any questions on any of these, let me know. I'm gonna do a video on my PlayStation 2 collection again, just go through all of my PS2 games, and this way, hopefully, I can get it all in on one video, and I don't have to do a 3-part video like I did the first time. And I'm gonna just continue to add to my PlayStation 2 collection because right now it's a really good time. If you haven't paid attention, I mean, a lot of the PlayStation 2 games have come down in price drastically, and you can pick up some games that were, you know, a little bit more expensive a few months back or even a year ago, now for, you know, half the price or a fraction of the price. But anyways, guys, that's it for this video. I just wanted to kind of give you an update on my PlayStation 2 collection. Sorry I couldn't give you a lot of details on these games. Sorry I couldn't give you more information. However, if you do have any questions, I'll see what I can do to get you more information. And I know that some of the people out there are going to be shaking their head thinking that I don't know what I'm talking about when it comes to the Mega 10 series, and really I don't know a lot about it, but I am a fan of some of their games. I will tell you this much: if you're a fan of hardcore RPGs, they're definitely a little bit of a harder RPG, not as forgiving as some of the more American RPGs and even some of Square's RPGs. Anyways, guys, that's it from me. So thanks again for watching the video. I'll be bringing you that PS2 collection video here in a week or so, and I'll also be bringing you a Wii collection video probably tomorrow, hopefully. Anyways, thanks again. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know, and I will talk to you guys soon.